Hello, everybody, and welcome. Okay, so we are going to do an updated read on little Darius McDougall, who is missing, 6 years old, from Alberta, Canada. So there are a few things I want to clear up before we get going with this read. He is 6 years old. He is autistic, but apparently he is verbal. He can speak. He is I think scared of loud noises, and they're not sure that he would respond if his name was called out. So they're trying other avenues to um, find him. Now, from what I just got this morning, we're October 2nd, 10:42 a.m. Eastern. From the email that I got this morning is that the search has been called off. So the RCMP and whatnot have called off the search for him. He went missing on September 21st. Now, the weather here in Canada is starting to get colder, and they're saying that, like, even us here I'm near Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, and we've been having frost overnight. So, BC area, Alberta area. I know Alberta gets really cold too, so it's not looking good, you guys. Also, I want to clarify the biological mother of Darius was not there. Apparently, the mother and father are not together, and the father had visitation or whatever, or custody. I don't know. It doesn't matter because I've been being sent a lot of comments regarding this mom. And from the information that I got, the mom was nowhere near Darius when he went missing. The father had him on a camping trip with other family members. Now, the six other young children, all under eight or under, that Darius had gone on a walk with are not brother, sister. They're family members, like cousins or whatever. Um, so I want to clear that up. There was a few things that, I even seen people in the comments. All I can go by when I first do my read, you guys, with my Ancestor deck is basic information: the name of the child, how old, when he went missing, and from where. That's all I need to know. So, any information that I do get, is just what people have said in the email or whatever they've sent me to get me to do this read. I ask for very little information. That's why in cases like this, I always try and do an updated read, because then I get more information regarding the case. Okay, so a lot of things to me now from that first read that I did make a lot of sense. Even though I've got to tell you what came out in those cards, um, I'm telling you what I'm being given, what my ancestors are showing me to decipher what is coming out. Now, sometimes things are jumbled and whatever, but the main message is there. Okay? So, if I interpret something wrong from what I'm being shown or it's just not making sense to me, I just tell you what I'm getting. Now, from going back to that read, a lot of things in that read do make sense as to why I was getting certain things, and just became a lot clearer. I don't want to say too much. I want to see what comes out in this read. So we are going to do an updated read. We are going to get some more clarification on what is going on with this little boy and what came to be with this. I still do believe that he did. I still think he was lured away from the rest of the kids that he was with, whether they be cousins or friends or whatever they were to Darius. They were not brother sister. They were like cousins or friends or nephews or whatever it was. They were all 8 or under. And then there was Darian. I don't know why I'm getting Darian. Darius. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what led up to this. Let's see what happened the day of. And let's see what's still being hidden. Because I do believe there's a lot that's being hidden. So right now I'm going to ask about leading up to this camping trip that they all went on, okay? So what was going on surrounding Darius in the days leading up to this camping trip? That's what we're going to focus on right now. What was going on with Darius? What was surrounding him? What was going on with the people around him, etc., leading up to this camping trip, the day of the camping trip. So leading up to the 21st. Let me just move my mic back a little bit here. Okay. So I'm sorry. I do have one hell of a cold, you guys. The weather here has been horrible. So I will try and mute myself when I can. Okay. What was leading up to this camping trip with Darius McDougall? What was going on surrounding him, the people around him, what was going on, just the vibe that was going on surrounding Darius leading up. We've got the death card and we've got home. Okay, so to me, we've got the death card and we've got home. Something coming to an end around the home. So in the days and weeks leading up to this day that they went camping, because we're going to get the day of, and then we're going to get in a third pile, we're going to get what is still being hidden, not talked about, whatever. But let's focus on this. So leading up, we've got the death card that came out and the home. This is telling me that something was coming to an end at home. Anything else that you would like to tell us about the days leading up to this camping trip? We'll give it a couple of shuffles. If nothing comes out, we're going to move on to clarifying. Okay. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's go in for some clarification cards. So this is what we're asking about, you guys. What does this signify? What was going on? Let's clarify the death and the home. The X. The X. So something about the X. So somebody's X. I don't know why that came out. Okay, the desire. This is intense feelings. Okay, so with the death and the home coming out, something with the home life. And this is where Darius was living. I believe the father had custody. So this is going to be surrounding their home, the father's home where Darius lived. Something about something coming to an end, because we've got the death card. The death can also mean a lot of other things, okay? We do now know that he is missing. So leading up to this, something was about to come to an end surrounding the home life. Something going on at the home. I've got the X. As you can see, you've got like 3 different hands here. So was there, and this is intense feelings. So was there something going on with the X? This would be Darius's mom. Something going on here, intense feelings. Was there some arguing or something going on? Remember in the first read, we got that there was some kind of fighting going on, which was surrounding what happened. So was there some fighting going on here? Intense feelings, arguments maybe. Let's see what else we can get here. Get a couple more, please. There's another one. 1111. Something about this is like a runner, a chaser. Timing. Was there a plan? Was there some fighting in the home and somebody saying they're going to leave, or something coming to an end? Like I believe that he was in another relationship. Was there something in the home saying like something's got to end here? Like the feeling I'm getting is there was a lot of tension in the home. Somebody was not happy with the situation and with what was going on. I've got that there is an ex involved, with these intense feelings. And then I got the 1111, which is timing is everything. And a runner and a chaser. Is this something that's being planned? Like, I don't know, you guys. I can only tell you this is alleged entertainment purposes only. Don't come for me. I'm just telling you what my cards are saying. This is, look at a runner, a chaser, and the timing. This is telling me that we got to do this right. He's a runner. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you my opinion. Was this planned? Stubborn, bossy, selfish, and inflexible. Somebody wasn't budging. Look at the mule. Somebody was not going to budge. I believe that there was something going on in the home surrounding maybe this arguing and fighting with an ex, which I believe is Darius's mom. And I am not blaming her whatsoever. Okay. Because I've got this desire, this intense feelings that are going on surrounding this situation. Don't forget, we're asking about Darius. What was going on surrounding this child leading up to the 21st? I've got the problems with the ex, a lot of intense stuff going on here, fighting, arguing. The death is something coming to an end. Somebody at the home wanted this to come to an end. We've got here the 1111. Be careful what you wish for, right? We've got that we need to time this. He's a runner. I'm not chasing him no more. And we've got somebody here who's very selfish, very stubborn, very selfish. I don't care. You know, this is what I'm getting from this. I don't care. I'm just done dealing with this. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Something's got to happen. Somebody's tired of dealing with the whole situation, and they're inflexible, where it was maybe the new girlfriend threatening to leave the relationship because tired of dealing with this situation with Darius's mom. I don't know, but let's get some more clarification. Let's get the clarification with this situation surrounding the ex. This one wanted to come out, so let's take it. We've got temperance here. This is about changing behavior. Okay, we've got it in the upright. We've got the temperance that come out in the upright, which is talking about regarding the ex. This is, I just want peace. I want calm. I just don't want to deal with this anymore. There's got to be some kind of balance that happens here, right? And things with the ex are out of balance. And with the temperance in the upright, somebody's losing patience, right? I've had patience all this time. I'm not dealing with it no more. Somebody was getting fed up with this situation and how things were going surrounding the child. Was this the father? Was this the father's new partner? I don't know, but it's surrounding this because we're asking about Darius. We got the home life and something wanting to come to an end. Okay, so with this desire, with the intense feelings, what is going on with these intense feelings, please? Whoop, there we go. Okay, so we got the King of Swords. Making decisions. The King of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so this is about making decisions without really thinking them through. This is when you get the King of Swords in reverse. This is a dictator. This is how things are going to go. Um, this is cold, controlling, um, and a lot of dishonesty. So I don't know if, when he was getting into this new relationship, if he lied about certain things, but I feel like I'm gonna be the one that decides how things are gonna go here. Okay, so with this twin flame, with the runner, the chaser, I've got the Four of Pentacles upright. Um, this is about progressive control. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, I should have showed you. With the Four of Pentacles being upright, this is like possessiveness. This is like who's very materialistic, and somebody who um, is worried, like that boundaries aren't an issue for them. Like they're going to do what they need to do to get what they want. Okay, let's see about the stubborn. Why is that stubborn there? The one who's bossy, selfish, not very flexible. We got the Page of Swords. Okay, we got the Page of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who is very cynical, very sarcastic, somebody who likes to gossip a lot. And I want to say that with it being with the stubborn card, with somebody who's very bossy, somebody who's very selfish, this is somebody who is very rude. They don't care how somebody is going to take what they're saying or doing. They want what they want and they don't give a shit. Right? So this is somebody who's very sarcastic, very rude, doesn't plan things very well. So this was not very well planned out. I feel like this person here had a plan, but it wasn't very well thought out. Hmm. Very scatterbrained, like saying one thing one day and another day. Don't forget, this is leading up to. So I do believe with what's come out is there was a lot of arguing and fighting in the home. And one of these persons wanted this to end. Like, this has got to stop or I'm out of here. And they weren't, but the one, and I believe it's the girlfriend that said, I'm not budging. Like, you do something about this, get this figured out, make this right. I'm tired of dealing with it or I'm out of here. Did they come up with a plan? Thinking of you and broken mirrors. Look at this from the broken mirror. This is a toxic connection. This is also like a roller coaster. This can also be addictions. Like with the broken mirror and this also signifying like a roller coaster, toxic connection. This has been a roller coaster. You're just thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about me. I'm always putting you first, but you don't put me first. I'm tired of this situation. So that's what I'm getting here. Somebody was very tired of this situation and wanted it to change. So that's what we got over here. So let's go to now the day of. The day that he went missing, the 21st of September. What was surrounding this day, the 21st of September? What was going on surrounding Darius that day that he went missing? One more, please. The day that Darius went missing, what happened? Tell us what happened. Look at, we've got a homicide and we've got money. So there could also have been a lot of arguing regarding money. But when I get homicide and money together, I've got somebody was paid to do something. Some kind of money was exchanged. This is not looking good, you guys. I'm telling you. Okay, let's get some more information on that. The day that this is the day that he went missing. Before we go to the broken mirror, I want to get some more clarification on this. Look at the hike. Look at the person hiking through the forest. Oh. One more, please. Oh my gosh, that's too many. That's too many. One more, please. Just one more. We just need one more. Okay, this tells me a lot. Remember I said what was leading up to Darius going missing over here? Here's the jealousy. I feel like there was a lot of jealousy. Now, we know that there was a lot of controversy, arguing, fighting, whatever going on between the bio mom and the bio dad. There was something going on there. I feel like within the home, like was over here within the home, somebody was given an ultimatum. Like, I'm tired of dealing with this child. That's what I'm getting. Entertainment purposes only. All alleged. Just telling you what my cards are telling me. It is coming so strong to me that there was a lot of upset in this home. Somebody wanted something to end. Was that get rid of them? I don't care what you got to do. Get rid of them. Give them back. Give them whatever the conversations were. And there was also a lot of jealousy with this new person in the bio dad's life. Very jealous. And I feel like Darius was a constant reminder of the ex. And with the ex and him still arguing and maybe fighting over the whatever, I feel like it brought a lot of tension and a lot of toxicity to that household. I believe that this could have been planned because I've got the homicide and I've got the money. When you get those two together, to me, it's like help me out here. Now, I'm just, like I said, this is all alleged. This is just what my cards are telling me. I feel like there was something done to this boy, whether money was paid or not, or was money the issue at home. I don't know. But there's money and homicide involved in this. We've got that he's been buried in a shallow grave. This is like sand. I'm going to put a thumbnail, which is going to give a clue. Because I feel like he's in a shallow grave. Look at this, the hiking, but I also feel like he was taken away from where they were hiking, traveled from there. And I do believe in the Ancestor read, I got the roads, which tells me he was taken down the road. A lot of jealousy going on here. And this is going to look like a landfill. So somewhere that machinery is used. right? Sandy. Look at this. Sandy dirt. Okay. Let's get some clarification on this. Clarification on the burial, please. So he was gone that day, you guys. There was no, like, he traveled for a while and wandered around. No, this happened that day. Oh my gosh, you guys, too many. You guys know I have a hard time with this one hand. I need surgery on it, and sometimes it cramps up on me, and that's what happens. So please bear with me. Okay, on the burial, please. Clarification on the burial. Clarification on the burial, please. Clarification on the burial. We've got the Eight of Cups, abandonment, letting go, and leaving somebody behind. So what I'm getting from this is he was abandoned there, left behind. We've got the Eight of Cups in the upright. Okay, so this is somebody that's like almost going forward, following their heart. Is this why he was buried? And then we've got the Hermit in reverse. This is loneliness, isolation, rejection. So it's quite telling with this, with the burial card being there and the clarification on it. This is like walking away, abandoning him and just walking away for love. The Eight of Cups in reverse is like somebody who's very charming, negotiators, stuff like that. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to do this for you. And it's all for, for love. The Hermit in reverse tells me about somebody who's very antisocial sometimes. Somebody who can be very reclusive. Like, but this is the rejection. It's like, doesn't want to be rejected, doesn't want to lose what they have. But this is somebody walking away from that burial. Wow. Almost like choosing one thing over another. The travel, the hiking. This is going to tell us a lot right here, you guys, because this is him walking down that path with the other kids, right? This is the day of, don't forget. I could have put this over here, but I'm just going to do them in the order that they came out. We got the Six of Swords. Returning to trouble, running away from the problems. Trapped. This is also trapped with the Six of Swords. This is getting away from a difficult situation. If you see in the upright, you see them on the boat there with the swords. They're going towards something better. In the reverse, it means like transitioning, and we got the travel here, moving away from something that's difficult. And one more for the travel, please. I'm gonna get away from this difficult. Oh my gosh. Is this what it's going to take to move away from these difficult? Okay, nothing's coming out, so we're going to get past. Okay, the jealousy. I already told you what I thought this was. We got this stubbornness in the other leading up to somebody very stubborn, wanting it to end. Like this has got to change, or I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna debate this anymore. I'm not gonna talk about it no more. I just want it over and done with. I'm tired of living this way. I also got some jealousy now here too. Look at that. The red shoes, the jealousy. I've got the King of Wands here. Somebody, this is like taking control, making decisions, boldness. And the King of Wands is upright. This is like taking leadership. Like, you're not putting me first. You're not taking control of the situation. This could also be some manipulation going on. Is there anything else with this jealousy? So, way too many, but there is one that flipped over, and I'm going to take it. We got the King of Wands and we got the King of Cups. A lot of king energy here. It's like, why aren't you taking charge of this situation? Look at the way this is making me feel. Why aren't you taking charge of this? Things aren't in balance. Whoever this person is that was very jealous was feeling like emotionally their needs weren't being met. Somebody not taking, I think she accused him of not taking control of the situation and not taking her feelings into account. Like I said, all alleged, but I feel like there was a lot of toxicity in this home. And I do feel like there is somebody there that was not feeling like their needs were being taken care of, feeling like they were playing second fiddle. Why are you allowing this stuff to continue? Take control of it, and you're not doing it. You're being a pussy. I hear that. I hear those words. Stop being a pussy. Okay, so the landfill. This is like, I don't know if there is a landfill around there, but it's somewhere where machinery, near there, near this burial. There's some kind of either landfill or area where machinery is used. He's near there. Or he was initially put there, one of the two. But it has something to do with this area where big machinery. See, like, look at the dozers and stuff, where stuff like that is used. Okay, so why is that card there, please? Okay, we got the Sun. This is like a success. This is, are you happy now? Warm and new beginnings. So now that, you know, this has happened, this is a warm and new beginning. This is also covering things up. Okay, the landfill covering things up. Dozers, what do dozers do? They cover things up. Now we can go on with this warm and new beginning. I've also got the Two of Cups. This is like a partnership. Joining forces. Things coming back into balance. So somebody is feeling like things are now going to balance and even themselves out. The Magician also come out in reverse. This is somebody who tricks people, very cunning, manipulative. We'll figure this out. A lot of manipulation and deception with the Magician in reverse, thinking that this has been pulled off. So I don't know if the father did this or had somebody do this, but it's not looking good. I'm seeing a lot of toxicity around this home life and red flags. See this? This is all about red flags, cheating, deception. Was he being accused of maybe trying to get back with the ex or something? I don't know. But this is red flags because this talks about, look at, there were signs, cheating and deception. Self-love, taking back control. Look at this, finally being happy. And you see what this looks like? This looks like almost like a tombstone with roses on it. Finally being happy. Just like I said here, this is a new beginning for them now. Wow. It's not looking good, you guys. Okay, so now we're going to go into what is still being hidden. What is now? It's been since September 21st. We are October 2nd. Tell us, what is still being hidden? What is being lied about, deceived, anything like that? What is going on right now? Oops. What is still being hidden, please? Wow. Okay, there's two. I'll take them. Justice is coming. Look at this. Okay. I want to move these out of the way. But I want you guys to still be able to... Okay, let me move my candle. I can't move it there. Hang on. Let me move my candle over here. So I can put these up here so you guys can still see them. So now we're asking what is being hidden. I've got a strangulation. I've got the spouse and partner and the justice. Now, justice is coming, you guys. So I do feel like he's going to be found. I don't think he's going to be alive. You know what we got over here? We got the home and death, and then we got homicide and money. So this is the days and weeks leading up to, and this is the day of. Now, this is what is still being hidden. This is in real time right now, October 2nd. What is still being hidden? We've got strangulation, we've got spouse partner, and we've got the justice. So let's get clarifications. Why did those cards come out? Specifically, why did those cards come out? In real time, what is going on? What is still being hidden? What's being lied about? Etc. Jeez. Okay, you guys. I'm going to take the secret because it came out. The other ones fell out. Like I said, don't worry about my... If they would have came out on their own, you guys, I would have kept them. Okay, so secrets. Secrets. Secrets are still being held. Secrets are being kept. Water. I do believe that water came out in my ancestor read too. There's the road. That was me again. Did that flip? Yes. Okay, look at that. This is all being hidden still. The secret. Somebody is still keeping a secret. Let me take a sip of my coffee. This is going a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to, but a lot has come out. I've got a secret still being kept. Water, the road. This all came in my first read. He was taken down the road. There's water nearby. Somebody's keeping a secret. The wooded area. He was taken from the wooded area. There's a beach. Okay, so is there water like in an area? So this is where I feel I'm not so sure that he is in the water because he's buried. We've got the big machinery somewhere. But there's also, this doesn't necessarily have to be a beach, but it could look like a beach and water nearby where he is. He's down the road. I don't think he's more than a few kilometers away, you guys. And yes, he was taken from the wooded area, but I also do believe that there's something in the wooded area. So where they were hiking, if there's not something still there, are they going to plant something? I want to get clarification on there. Let's get clarification. Let's get clarification. I usually would start over here. I want to get clarification on this wooded area. Look at that. The moon. Secrets, 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 secrets. Is this lies, deception about the wooded area? Was he lured out of there? Because there's lies and deception going on regarding this wooded area. Are they lying? There's lies and deception surrounding this wooded area. Okay, we got the road. The Emperor. This is reckless. Doing something reckless. The wooded area. The moon is all about secrets. Causing confusion. Secrets causing confusion about the wooded area. Did he even go missing from that wooded area, you guys? Like I said, I think he was lured away from there. I think they all went through these woods or whatever, but he was lured away from there towards the road, and he was taken down the road. Okay, let's see the road. Is that why they can't find no sign of him, and the other kids didn't see him go missing? Because somebody lured him from there? Because there's tons of secrets around this wooded area and the road. I still say he was lured out of there by somebody, you guys. I did that, or I would take them for sure. You can see my hand clamp up, you guys. Those came out. I'm going to take them. Okay, so we asked about the road. This is the Fool. This is spontaneous. So maybe this wasn't planned, but because I'd said earlier, was this planned? Because to me, the Fool is like, this was a really dumb thing to do, but I'm going to be foolish and I'm going to take the chance and see if this works, right? The Knight of Swords. Somebody became impatient. This is going forward quickly. I think this was a snap decision. I think that somebody's seen the opportunity to do something because the kids were going into the woods. Opportunity, gonna take it. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm not sure why this Nine of Pentacles is coming out. I don't know why this Nine of Pentacles is here, but this is somebody who's like self-sufficient. Unless they're thinking like, I can do this and get away with it. But this is a snap. So what I said over there, I'm not so sure anymore if it was planned. I think maybe it was thought of before. But to me now with this coming out, it's like, here's my opportunity. Because he was lured out of the woods. And it's almost like the opportunity was there because it was just kids. You know what I mean? They could be manipulated. They could, they're not paying attention. Any parent would know. You send kids off all under the age of 8, they're not going to pay attention to what the other kids are doing unless they find something like, look at this, look what I found. You know what I mean? They all go running there. They're not going to be as diligent as an adult would. This was an opportunity. So, was it kind of thought of before? And now, oh my God, here they go. They're going in the woods. Here's my opportunity. I don't know. I don't know, guys, but I'm getting right here that this was my opportunity. I believe it was lured out of the woods away from the other kids. And the other kids weren't paying attention. You can't expect 8 years old and younger to pay attention to what every kid there is doing. That's why they have ages for babysitters and stuff like that. Like, you can't leave your kids, with a babysitter who's 8 years old. Why would you allow your child to go off with kids all under the age of 8? Like, especially when you have an autistic child, right? So I think this was an opportunity, you guys, and somebody took it. I'm not saying one or the other, but I'm telling you, somebody took this. This was the opportunity. And it was quick. Oh my God, look at that opportunity. And he was taken from there and down the road. Okay, the water and the beach. Again, you guys, I'm sorry. One day soon that may be fixed. Okay, the water and the beach. Let's turn it over. We got the Three of Cups. This is a scandal, gossip. It's like in reverse. It's almost like nothing to celebrate. I don't know why that's there. Let's see what else comes out. But this is also isolation. Was he taken near this water to isolate him, maybe? Because I do God, he was taken down the road. So maybe he was taken to this area. Like, could he have this at the water? Like, strangulation is like, I can't breathe. Was he maybe drowned in that water and then buried? Because I do got that excavator and the landfill and being buried. So strangulation does not necessarily have to mean like, it could very well. Could they have held him under the water so nobody could hear him? This is so sad, you guys, I'm telling you. Isolation, taken to this area, away from everybody else. One more, please, for the isolation and the beach. Why are those there? Why is the water and the beach there, please? Need one more, please. It's not giving me. So, oh, there's one. I'm getting, because of the isolation, he had, whoever did this, lured him away, took him down the road, had to get to an isolated place. And that's where this is, where the water, almost like beach lake. We got the Eight of Wands. This is like chaos. Very unprepared and just used what was at their disposal. Took the opportunity. Okay, what is the secret? What is the secret, please? This is still what's being withheld, you guys. This wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. What is the secret? Why is the secret there? Why Where's the secret card? There we go. Okay, so we got the Six of Pentacles. This is all about gratitude. Better show me some gratitude. And then we got the Two of Swords. Uh-oh. This is the difficult choices. Somebody's at a stalemate. Difficult choices. You better be grateful for what I've given up. Hidden information. Came out with the secrets because the Two of Swords also signifies hidden information. Somebody like being stuck in the middle, somebody who's in denial, stuff like that. Somebody's made a difficult choice. Giving and receiving gratitude. I've done this for you, so you better do this for me. So this is what's still being hidden, you guys. Let's get a couple from the Broken Mirror. As to what's going on now, what's being hidden, what's being kept secret, secrets. Look at toxic. Toxic love. Very toxic. Dating. New options. Now options are opened up for us. Wow. All right. We're going to take a couple from the crime scene deck. I do feel like justice is going to come, you guys. This is still being hidden. Okay, let's take some from the crime scene deck, and then we're going to wrap it up. Any more clues that you can give us, please? Okay. Premeditated murder, killing planned out, the details in advance. Interviews with relatives or friends may provide clues. Does somebody else know something? Another family member? Get one more, please. So, or are there clues? Is something not adding up in an interview? Is somebody saying one thing and somebody else saying something different? I can tell you this was a very toxic environment that this child was in. But there is going to be justice. Dating history. Or killer knew the victim. One of the two. So that is my read, you guys. This is my update. This is what came out. It's my interpretation of the cards. This is entertainment purposes only, and everything here is alleged. Take what you want from it. Is there clues here? I hope so. But I do have justice is coming. So I do feel like justice is going to come in this case. But there's a lot of information that I feel came out. There was certain cards that came out that I just got chills. So there's certain spots that they should be looking. And I'm hoping that, well, I know apparently they've called off the search. So now anybody can go in there. Are they going to move him? I don't know. Share this out quickly. So people can go and look in these areas that have come out. There is one specific area that came out where there's heavy machinery. that he's buried, shallow grave, and it's near water. I do believe that came out in the first read, so I don't know, but there's a lot that came out here. So again, this is my interpretation of the cards. Everything in here is alleged. Do your own research. This is entertainment purposes only. I've got to say that to protect myself. But this is what came out. And I'm going with what my cards reveal. So until the next time, you guys, please take care. I was going to maybe pull some of my bumper deck, but I don't think we need it because I feel very drawn to certain cards in this. I don't know. I may do another read. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell. There's also a super thanks down here. If you enjoy these reads and you would like me to do another one, please donate to the channel. That entices me and pushes me to do another read and also gets me to set time aside to do another read on this. So if you do want another read, show me in the comments below, and please help support the channel if you are able. There's a little heart down here, a super thanks that you can donate there. Also, my PayPal is in the description. Let me know if you do donate on PayPal because I don't check it that often. So until the next time, you guys, if you do want another read, if you guys have questions you want me to include, put them in the comment section below this video. The last video I will link it up here. Please subscribe. Please hit that like. Please share this out. Please donate to the channel if you are able to. And give it a like and subscribe at least. So until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.